Welcome to Queer Kid Stuff. I'm Lindsay and this is my best friend Teddy, and today we're talking about feminism.
It's time to stop! It's time to stop, okay? No more! Where the fuck are your parents? Who are your parents? I'm gonna call Child Protective Services. It's time to stop!
You are enough here at Queer Kids.
Suck.
Lindsay,
Yes, Teddy?
why are you dressed up?
Like a retard!
I'm dressed like Rosie the Riveter because we're talking about
My big fluffy dick.
feminism.
Who's that?
Filthy Frank, you motherfucker.
Well, Rosie isn't a specific person. She's a symbol or an icon, something that represents a bigger
Are you sure about
idea. Rosie represents
Retards United.
Okay, so what's feminism?
I'm glad you asked.
The Fitness Gram Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test that progressively gets more difficult as it continues.
Do you remember when we talked about gender?
Oh, my favorite.
Of course.
Well, here's the truth.
And now a moment of truth with Hunter Avalone.
Oh, hello. There are only two genders. According to the Book of Truth, page 67, verse 11, there are only two genders. Anyone who claims to be anything other than male or female is an attention whore, whose dad probably left them for very good reasons. Thank you, and have a great day.
Sometimes things are unfair.
Life isn't fair sometimes, Nadine, okay? Get over it.
One of the biggest things that's unfair is that people are treated different than others. Because of their gender, girls are not always treated the same as boys.
Shut your fucking mouth! No problem, John. Shut the fuck up, you cunt! Shut it!
Our country was founded in 1776, but did you know that girls weren't allowed to vote for president until 1920? That's 150 years boys could vote.
Why weren't girls always allowed to vote?
I don't know, Teddy. That's just the way it was.
What's that? I think it's the sound of no one caring.
Girls weren't seen as equal to boys. Sometimes they still aren't. That's where feminism comes from. Rosie the Riveter actually comes from a time when girls were finally allowed to have jobs that only boys had. That's why she's so important.
She sounds really cool.
She is, and we are still trying to make sure girls are treated the same as boys today. Girls still aren't paid as much as boys for the same job.
The wage gap is simply the average earnings of men and women working full-time. It does not count for different job positions, hours worked, or different jobs. It has nothing to do with the same job. It has nothing to do with discrimination.
Wow, that seems sort of unfair.
Yes, it is. And that's why we need feminism and feminists. Because feminism is the belief that boys and girls should be treated as equals.
I believe that.
Then you're
Faggot.
Teddy.
That makes me so excited. Now, what do I have to do as a...
Faggot.
All you have to do is treat boys and girls fairly and equally. It's really that simple.
I can definitely do that.
Awesome. So now we want to know how you're a
Faggot.
feminist.